Good afternoon. We are honored to present our research titled Exploring the Effectiveness of Adding Sentiment Analysis and Trends into Random Forest Machine Learning Algorithm to Predict Bitcoin Price Action. My name is Vincent, and I am presenting alongside my colleague, Pieter Effendy. Our work has been supervised by Ms. Ayu Wulandari and Mr. Nur Alam. We hope you find our findings insightful and look forward to your valuable feedback. So, as an introduction, cryptocurrencies have recently become popular among many people, young and old, with various backgrounds. The popularity of cryptocurrency shines due to several things, one of which is Bitcoin, the largest cryptocurrency ever to exist with the highest market capitalization. However, even though Bitcoin is well known and considered as the largest cryptocurrency, Bitcoin still experienced major price fluctuations over the years, seen in daily trades and yearly valuations. That's why it got us thinking that in this digital era, what if news and social media posts influence the volatility of Bitcoin? What if people's sentiment as the impact, either it is positive, neutral, or negative, and also the trends really plays a part? That's why we want to analyze people's sentiment regarding Bitcoin and add the Bitcoin trend aspect to it and see if applying it to a machine learning algorithm like random forest can predict the Bitcoin price action well.
Here you can see some of the literature that we review in our paper. There are those who use algorithm without using sentiment analysis or trend, such as random forest, RNN, and LSTM. And there are also those who use it. We choose this paper if first they are Scopus paper, so it's peer-reviewed, and if they use machine learning or deep learning algorithms to predict Bitcoin price, whether combined with sentiment analysis or trends or not. Next, the methodology. For this research, we are using Google Colab as the platform to create the necessary model with Python. There are three models, namely sentiment and analysis trend model, Bitcoin data model, and the merge model of those first two models, which will be used to forecast. First, we will discuss the sentiment analysis and trends model. Here you can see the entire model workflow for this model, starting from Twitter dataset collection. For dataset collection, it is obtained from Kaggle. The data in the datasets were extracted from TweetPy. The tweets were filtered by two hashtags, hashtag Bitcoin and hashtag BTC. The tweets that were taken from Kaggle are tweets from February 10, 2021 till January 6, 2023, with a total around 4.6 million tweets. But later, when processing the data, the number of tweets taken will be limited to 4 million tweets, and will be limited again to only 12 months from July 17, 2021 till July 17, 2022. After obtaining the dataset, we do Twitter data frame preparation and pre-processing. Here you can see the model workflow for those to process. Then after it's done, we use Roberta, a transformer-based machine learning model for natural language processing tasks, including classification for sentiment. And the sentiment classification will be scored as 1 if the sentiment is positive, 0 if neutral, and -1 if negative. Subsequently, we fetch the Google Trends data with the criteria of the Bitcoin as the keyword and time frame from 2021 July 17 to 2022 July 17. Google Trends data were fetched based on the interest over time. If all these steps are done, we manage to create the model.
Okay, the second one is the Bitcoin data model. Here you can see the entire workflow for this model, starting from the Bitcoin dataset collection, where we obtain the dataset from Yahoo Finance. The dataset that will be processed starts from July 17, 2021 till July 17, 2022. And here, you can also see the workflow for the Bitcoin data frame preparation. After it is prepared, it's done. Now, the last model will be the merge model of those first two models, which we use to forecast. To start the forecasting process, we prepare the data for modeling first by setting the feature and target, also splitting the data into training and testing sets with test size of 0.2 and random state of 42. For model training, we use the random forest algorithm with three different approaches. The first one is with one hyperparameter, then with three hyperparameters using grid search tree for tuning, and lastly with five hyperparameters using grid search tree for tuning. The hyperparameter names and values can be seen in the table. So, what's the result of it? For the sentiment analysis result, it can be seen that the majority of sentiment is positive with the percentage of 49.2857%, followed by neutral and negative sentiment. It shows that most people are satisfied with Bitcoin's market movements. A neutral sentiment is very common in the crypto market. This is due to the fact that many tweets explicitly state that they are NFA, or not financial advice. Furthermore, it appears that negative sentiments are few in number, which is likely due to individual error.
Next, for the forecasting result, with one hyperparameter, the evaluation metrics are quite good, with RMSE equal of 0.0256 and MAE equal of 0.10179 and R square 0.989. Then for the 3 hyperparameter and 5 hyperparameter, surprisingly, it showed the same evaluation metrics and better than the 1 hyperparameter, with the value of RMSE equal of 0.0249, MAE equal of 0.0177, and R squared equal of 0.990. Afterwards, by taking the model with 5 hyperparameters, here we try to predict Bitcoin price on July 16, 2022, with data from July 6, 17, 2021 to July 15, 2022. The results shows that the price predicted by the model around $21,000, while the original price is around $21 and $190. So to be exact, with a difference of only 185 of dollars, we can say that the prediction is quite accurate. Hence, what if we compare the accuracy of R square of our finding to related works? In the table, you can see that our accuracy is much better than the related works.
So for the conclusion and future works, we made a few points. In conclusion, people's sentiment towards Bitcoin and the use of an analytic tool to Bitcoin trends is very influential in predicting the volatility of the Bitcoin price. Also, using hyperparameters tuning with grid search tree to find the best random forest parameters had an effect on changes in accuracy and reflection metrics for the better. Moreover, for future works, it is expected to make this research more relevant or take a better approach. In the pre-processing part of Twitter tweets for sentiment analysis, several more processes can be added to further ensure the validity of sentiment analysis, and Twitter datasets can also be exported not only English tweets but also other languages. So perhaps can use XLM Roberta, which provide various languages to do the sentiment analysis. Lastly, research can also be done with other cryptocurrencies such as Ethereum. Finally, we appreciate your attention and participation today. We welcome any questions or discussions you may have. Thank you.